So I'm here with my buddy Edwin. Hello. And we're here to go over his Toyota GR86. Now, Toyota GR86 Premium is standard 230 horsepower, around 190 foot-pounds of torque, but obviously stock is not good enough. So we need to mod it. We need to make it a little better than stock. So I have Edwin here, who's going to talk to me a little bit about modifications that he has done to his 86. So Edwin, why don't you go ahead and take it over?
Sure. So originally I wanted to do an OEM Plus. That's why you'll see the body kit here. It's a TRD GR Japan, not available in the US market. I would say 90% of the car, all the parts are from Japan. It's JDM inspired. It's a Muse exhaust, full titanium. This exhaust kit was designed for this body kit. The quad tips. At the Cusco rear tow hook. To enhance the handling, I'm on a full custom coilover kit. So you can adjust the height, the dampening, on Swift springs, wider tires. So I went with the CE28 wheel setup with the raised formula lug nuts.
So when you take this thing fast around the corners, not too fast that it's illegal, but when you take it fast around the corners, how do you keep it kind of stable? Do you have to add stabilizers, or what do you do?
Yeah, so like aero, so like for high-speed corner, that's why I went with the Artisan Spirits wing in the back to get a little bit more downforce. No, so to make the chassis stiffer, you'd go with like the stabilizer bars, to reinforce the chassis. So, for example, in the back here, I have the TRD V brace. I only bolted the right side because I have a kicker sub, which is an upgrade from the factory.
So you can put it on this side, but because of the sub,
yeah.
You can't.
So if I do take it to the track, the sub is very easy to remove, and I'll just bolt the bar back in.
Okay, so it's ready for it. You
Correct.
just have to remove the sub, and then
put the other side on.
The other bar in.
Right.
When you take it to your track.
Yep.
Or to a track.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see a bar up here. What is that?
Yeah, so that's a C-pillar bar. Again, to help with handling, stiffening up the chassis, as well as the stabilizer bars in the front, which I'll pop the hood and show you guys.
All right, let's look under the hood. So this is a flat 4.
Yep.
And then so you have that stabilizer bar.
Yep, carbing. So from factory, it came with like the 2 smaller braces on the side. But I went with the carbing setup, so just 1 across and then 2 the V bracing on the sides. So
any engine mods?
Not just regular bolt-ons. I have HKS intake. I don't know if you can see in the bottom, but the HKS headers on the bottom.
I gotta tell you, this is a lot cleaner than my 09 Corolla.
And then I'm also running a Jackson Racing oil cooler setup for the track.
So what does that help you do?
Lower the oil temps. And it rams it in.
What's it do?
The oil cooler is in the front, and you can kind of see how it scoops into the fins there.
So, do these mods kind of make it more horsepower, or?
It's a little bit with the bolt-ons, but
the biggest thing is really the handling.
Right. So the idea for this car for me is because I track it. So the handling is a huge thing for me. That's why I went with all the bracing, the suspension work. You can't really see it, but There's also like lower arms on the bottom of the car. There's a front bump brace in the front on the bottom. And even like the rear control arms are all the pretty much all Cusco.
That you changed the headlights out.
Yeah, so these are the Alpha Rex headlights. I got the taillights too. Varis hood.
You know what's funny? My wife is so not a car enthusiast. She asked me, why did Edwin paint his hood? I was like, no, even I know that's not a paint. It has a carbon fiber hood.
You got the more carbon fiber in the mirrors.
Look at that. Sweet. All right, let's take a look at the inside modifications. Okay, so I gotta ask, who signed your car?
So two female drivers, Maya Rito, daughter of Max Rito, huge in Japan. They were here at one of the meets in a cafe in Alhambra. Had them sign it.
Nice. All right, so these are obviously not stock seats.
So the passenger side is try to keep it comfortable for the passengers, but this one is I went with the bride seat setup with the buddy club rails. Sits super low. Have a better sense of the center of gravity. That Tom steering wheel. So the Tom steering wheel. I always wanted a car with the steering wheel that had like a shift light. So this, when you're driving, there's a shift light here, and then when you realign, it goes from blue to red, and it flashes when you need a shift. Tom's e-brake handle.
That's a really tall shifter.
Yeah, so I went with the CAE shifter. Super short throws. Taller, obviously, helps with the track, closer to the steering wheel. I got Tom's throttle controller. So because all these newer cars are powered by wire, with this throttle controller, it adjusts the throttle settings, so better throttle response.
Thank you so much for going over your car with me. Obviously, I am a car novice, just kind of getting into these kind of things. So it's really helpful to have somebody like you to explain it to me. I am actually looking forward to going over some of your other cars because obviously those are also some super cool cars. Just to give the people a little bit of a preview, what are your other cars that we're going to talk about?
So I have a 2020 Civic Type R. It's heavily modified, so we'll get into that in your next video. And I also have a GR Corolla as well, a little 3-cylinder turbo, 300 horsepower, little sippy little car.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time. And for all you guys watching, thank you for watching. And if you liked the video and thought it was helpful, please hit the like and share button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. That would really help me out. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next car video.